I've got you, Harry.
Come here!
Let go of me!
Oh, no! You and that bloody pigeon aren't going anywhere!
Get off!
Drive, Fred, drive!
Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets came as a surprise to me when I first saw it. You see, I had never even seen the first movie, but here I was, trying to make my way in this small college town, you know, away from home for the first time, and I never had any interest in Harry Potter at all. But there may have been a cute girl who really was into Harry Potter. And then this movie came out in theaters. Now, of course, I had never seen the first movie because I'm not a geek like that. Well, yeah, I am now. And I was then, but I was trying to hide my true self. But anyway, so I decided, you know what? Screw it, I'll go and I'll see this movie. I had no idea what was going on with pretty much a bunch of it. You know, once again, never read the books, never seen the first movie, but I enjoyed myself. And that was a great experience. And that is one of the things that really started to bring me into the Harry Potter universe. So I have a special place in my heart for this movie. But is that nostalgia enough to get me over its shortcomings? Let's find out.
Yes, well, that can sometimes happen. But the point is, you can no longer feel any pain. And very clearly, the bones are not broken.
First off, since I'm coming right off the heels of doing my first Harry Potter review, can I just say that pretty much everything that I said that was great about that first Harry Potter movie is the same here. So, just to recap, here we go. Pulls off the look of the book better than pretty much any other book-to-film adaptation that I have ever seen. Everything is so very Harry Potter. Everything about Harry Potter's music is so iconic that you can't help but hear it and immediately be transported to the world of J.K. Rowling. And the casting here is wonderful. Can you think of anybody but Robbie Coltrane as Hagrid? Or is there anyone but Maggie Smith who could really pull off Professor McGonagall? This movie effectively builds from everything from the first movie, especially as far as the Harry Potter mythos is concerned. Now we have the additions of things like flu powder. You know, magically transport yourself through a fireplace to get around a lot faster. I mean, it's basically the Star Trek transporters, but I'm not bored while watching it.
No! No!
The first film gave us Diagon Alley. Here we have Nocturne Alley. You know, the dark offshoot. And hey, we also get house elves, because, you know, everything's better with servants. And a flying car. Because you gotta have flying cars. This also gets a lot darker than we saw in the first movie. The looming threat of the basilisk is ever present throughout this entire film, and you never know who is going to be next. This, my friends, is Harry Potter, the horror movie. That's right. I said it. This darker aesthetic goes a long way to help these kids to grow up, and the audience is growing up right alongside them, so it only makes sense. And since we're all grown up, why don't we tackle, I don't know, racism?
Call me a mudblood.
He did not.
What's a mudblood?
It means dirty blood. Mudblood's a really foul name for someone who is muggle-born, someone with non-magic parents, someone like me.
The new characters here are amazing, and I'm especially talking about the gravitas brought by Jason Isaacs and his Lucius Malfoy, which helps you to really understand where Draco's coming from and why it is that he's such a little punk. Because, quite frankly, if Lucius was my dad, I might be there too. And you can never go wrong with Kenneth Branagh, I don't know. You know, him, as Gilderoy Lockhart. And he plays this character to perfection. Yeah, he might not be the prettiest pretty boy, but let's be honest, we're talking British pretty, so you take what you can get.
Are you okay?
Do you remember me telling you that the Polyjuice potion was only for human transformations? It was cat hair I plucked off Millicent Bulstrode's robes. Look at my face.
Alright, so I really don't have nearly as much negative to say about this as I might other movies, or as I know that other people have complaints with this film. Is it perfect? No. Not by any stretch of the imagination. The kids are still pretty bad. They're still finding their place. Occasionally, you have some bad special effects. I mean, did you see that cat face on Hermione? Come on. You can do better than that, Hollywood. And, of course, the schmaltz is still there, and it's pretty awful. But other than that, this is a pretty universally enjoyable movie, I feel, and I really don't get the hate that this film gets.
Your sons flew that enchanted car of yours to Surrey and back last night.
Did you really? How'd it go? I mean, that was very wrong indeed, boys. Very wrong of you.
So I think that you guys can understand by now that I kind of like this movie. In fact, I would put it up there in the top 3, if not the best Harry Potter movie in my opinion. Of course, it does have its faults, but those faults do not hold it back from being a great film, a good time, and just a lot of fun. And that's why I give Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets 9 wizarding racial slurs out of 10. Guys, I really, really enjoy this movie. And this is one of the things that I was looking forward to the most when we decided that, hey, we're going to review Harry Potter. And now that I've done it, I hope that you enjoyed it. You know, comment down below, let us know what you think. Please subscribe and share our videos. You know, we want a lot of people to be able to experience these. And then stay tuned, because the next movie might have a little bit of a controversial review. We'll see what you think.
We're reviews.